Hello, interwebs, and welcome back. I'm Shana, and this is where I share my life and stories and visions and opinions and whatever else I feel like. And we are back with another voiceover style Wizard Unite video. I'll explain later why we're doing it voiceover style, but first today we're going to be getting into what's coming up with the Wizarding Weekend, what changes are being talked about for the application altogether, especially with it having been 1 year completed, and we are going to be sharing some of the gameplay from the Brilliant Event 1 Year Later Part 2. So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright guys, so we went ahead and popped up the Orange Wizard graphics here. If you don't know who Orange Wizard is, make sure you go follow them on Twitter and Instagram. Orange Wizard makes all of the awesome graphics that we use for our Harry Potter Wizards Unite videos, as well as some great graphics for other things like Pokemon Go. But let's talk about the special Wizarding Weekend coming up. So the event is starting Friday, June 26th through Monday, June 29th, 11 a.m. to 11 a.m. Pacific time, which means that if you are in Japan, it is actually Saturday, June 27th through Tuesday, June 30th. Not Friday through Monday. So keep an eye out for that. Also, we're going to have some special assignments, which we'll go over shortly, but we're going to be getting some awesome rewards from those. And on the map, you're going to see increased sightings of Gryffindor Student, Portrait of Albus Dumbledore, Portrait of Rowena Ravenclaw, Sorting Hat, and Minerva McGonagall. These Foundables are also going to have some special rewards, which can include the Hogwarts School runestones as well. And the Tonic for Trace Detection will, of course, reveal more of those foundables during the event as you use the Tonic for Trace Detection. Also, with the Tonic for Trace Detection, the time for brewing is going to be reduced on that, and it will only take 1 hour, and its master notes will reduce the brew time by 50%. So that's going to be pretty awesome. Make sure you have lots of ingredients gathered up so that way you can get ready for the Wizarding Weekend. You can brew those Tonic for Trace Detections, and you can get all of these foundables. Keep an eye on your actual page so that way when you are ready to prestige, you are ready to prestige, and you are going into your fortresses and getting the foundables from the fortress that you need to be able to prestige those pages. So just a little tip there. Our special assignments for the weekend include using the Tonic for Trace Detection 2 times, earn 800 Hogwarts School Family XP, use 10 Hogwarts School Runestones, return 15 Portrait of Rowena Ravenclaws, return 10 Sorting Hats, and return 5 Minerva McGonagalls. So obviously, if you want to use those school runestones, you're going to have to go into the fortress battles. If you can get together with some friends, if things are opened up where you are and, you aren't having to seriously social distance, obviously, please just be safe. If you decide to go out and do some fortresses together, you can also do fortresses from a distance using the night bus if you choose to. And of course, you should have no problem using those Tonic for Trace Detections and getting all of the foundables that you need as well as the XP. So, get them done. It'll be fun. It should be pretty easy to do from home, or if you're able to meet up with friends, that should be great too. Also, we're looking at some different boxes and bundles coming out. We have the complimentary gift. Don't forget to grab that. Go ahead and grab it at the beginning of the weekend so that way you don't forget, because I know I do if I don't grab it in the beginning. And then we also have the SOS bundle if you choose to purchase that. Alright guys, this screenshot is from one of the many Wizards Unite Discords I am a part of, and as you can see here we have an awesome graphic that I'll pull up bigger and we'll talk about in just a second, but my favorite part of the announcement was that it says, get ready to kick off Year 2 of Harry Potter Wizards Unite with all new ways to grow your magical talents and unlock never-before-seen benefits and rewards in-game. Stay tuned next month for all the details, so I guess we'll be waiting until July to figure out what's going on, and as soon as I find out, I will obviously let you know, but I'm excited to see what changes are going to be made to the game, how we're going to be growing our magical talents and unlocking these never-before-seen benefits and rewards. I'm super excited. I love how this game always evolves and changes and works with us, so we'll see what happens there. But in celebration for 1 year of gameplay, they came out with this awesome graphic to show all of the different things that we as a Wizards Unite community have accomplished, including 5 billion traces returned, 2 billion visits to points of interest, 850 million potions consumed, 400 million kilometers walked, 275 million Wizarding Challenges won, and 150 million gifts sent to friends, which I think all of this is Really, really awesome. And I'm excited to see if they do this again next year to show us what our stats are and see if we've improved or if we've fallen down anywhere. And let me know what you guys think. How much did you actually contribute to this, do you think? Just a guesstimate, fun guesstimate? Let me know. So, yes, next let's go ahead and get into the gameplay from the Brilliant event. Harry is fairly convinced this surge is different from the others. Myself, I am a tad more skeptical. But there is no debate that this recent surge has changed and become suddenly more focused on the ministry itself. There has to be some reason for that. But what is it? I'm wondering if there's a typo here, by the way, or if the I in ministry is supposed to be capitalized. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look at our special assignments. So first we have to collect 3 ingredients or portmanteaus on the map, collect 1 level 1 year later runestone, and return 7 brilliant Minister for Magic Kingsley Shacklebolt foundables. Alright, so you can watch the gameplay here, and I'm just going to kind of chit-chat with you guys over the top of it, but I just needed to tell you guys the reason that I decided not to sit in front of a camera and film again today, instead do a voiceover, is honestly just I've been pretty depressed lately. I've been overwhelmed, I've had a lot going on, and frankly, I don't have the energy or desire to set my setup up, sit in front of a camera, and smile and look decent. So instead, the voiceover is where I need to be today, and I hope that you guys understand that. And with part 1 of 4 finished, we are moving on to part 2 of 4, where we had to place 2 brilliant event 1 year later runestones in a wizarding challenge, recover 1 junior Undersecretary Constance Pickering foundable fragment, and then defeat 20 foes in wizarding challenges. So what's been going on in everybody else's life recently? I feel like it's not just me going through this little depressive spell, but it's something that's affecting a lot of people, so tell me what's happening with you. I hope everybody's doing well. And we quickly finished part 2 of 4 and we're able to move on to 3 of 4, which is one that took a little bit longer. We had to collect 3 ingredients or portmanteaus on the map, brew healing potion 3 times, and then return 10 brilliant Senior Minister Hermione Granger foundables. I don't know if anybody else struggled to find all those Hermione Granger foundables, even with the tonic for trace detection on, but I know I did. Boop boop be-doop, time to collect some foundables. I ran across Minister Shacklebolt the other day. He told me something rather shocking. He has a memory similar to Harry's and Ron's, except in his, Grim was saying that he had gained some ability to manipulate the Calamity, to guide what it steals as foundables. It really feels like we finally made some kind of breakthrough. Your turn, Constance. Grim Folly reached out to me. I mean, I think he did. It is definitely some sort of strange message, wrapped in a memory I never had. He's telling me that he isn't responsible for all this. It was his spell, but he isn't at fault. What do you guys think? We've long known that the Runestones family corresponds with that of the foundable you return after a wizarding challenge, but we still don't know why. Why require runestones to enter a fortress at all? There are so many questions I would love to ask Grim Folly. Finally, after several tonic trace protections, goodness, I cannot talk today. Trace protections later, we finally finished part 3 of 4, and we are moving on to part 4 of 4, where we have to earn 600 Ministry of Magic family XP, use 5 potions in wizarding challenges, and place 3 Ministry of Magic runestones in a wizarding challenge chamber. Next up, it is Miss Granger's turn to be a foundable. I now understand what Ron and Harry were going on about. I also have a new memory of speaking with Grim, coinciding with my recent experience as a foundable. It's like I've been left a message in the form of a hazy, unclear memory. It's not perfect, but this is vital. Grim Folly is reaching out to us after over a year in absence. Incredible. Now the Calamity is creating foundables of our attempt to track the Calamity's creation of foundables. It's almost like the Calamity is self-aware and taking the mickey out of us. And finally, we were able to finish part 404, but of course you guys know that finishing part 404, despite the notification, does not mean we are actually finished with the event, because we get to move on and do the special bonus assignments, which we had to earn 10,000 Wizarding XP from the Wizarding Challenges, return 30 Brilliant Harry, Ron, or Hermione foundables, return 15 Brilliant Minister of Magic, Kingsley Shacklebolt foundables, complete 1 Wizarding Challenge in your highest chamber, and defeat 7 formidable foes in Wizarding Challenges. So I decided to start off by going ahead and getting that highest chamber done, and I thought I was going to have some help, but it turns out that I ended up having to do the whole thing alone, which was fine. I got through it. The registry is a task force creation, but the underlying organization is inherent in the Calamity itself. In other words, we didn't sort foundables into families. The Calamity did. We just put names to those families. The whole family thing has always struck me as curiously methodical for such a chaotic spell. But Grim Folly is said to have a highly organized mind. Well, that surge is over. But what a surge it was. Grim Folly can reach out to us. Perhaps to any of us. At any time. It's very exciting. Hermione, before you get too excited, it might be worthwhile to consider something. Grim can communicate with us, right? Yes. He did a lot of communicating. He told us he can manipulate the Calamity spell to some degree, that he has been imprisoned for a year, and that he is innocent. But he left the most important thing out. He didn't tell us how to end this, did he? Or whose fault it was. I think we tread very lightly moving forward. None of us knows what he is really on about, do we? Eventually, after much playing, we were finally able to get through all of the bonus tasks and officially complete the event, although of course I still continue to play. I hope you guys really enjoyed this event. I know that I did. Like I said earlier, I'm sorry about my mood and that I'm not, feeling up to getting on camera, but hopefully I get to feeling better soon. And I hope that you are all doing very well and your families are doing very well and all that jazz. But that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and if you don't know what to comment down below, leave a little lightning bolt emoji for Harry Potter. None of those that help my channel a lot, but it lets me know that you were here. It gives us a chance to chat, and of course, I just love to see your faces down there. If you want another way to help my channel, down below there are links to my website, my merch store, and my Patreon. There's zero obligation to check any of those out, but if you want to, you can. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all of you so very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Oh, hello there. Yes, this is me casually drinking from my Ginky AF merch because I don't have any bloopers to share. But if you like my cup or my shirt or some leggings or some socks, there's links in the description below. Be Ginky and enjoy your coffee or tea or water or whatever else you like to drink from mugs.